and true crash. Alright, did you hear that just now? The gate's open, and the Willow's there. All night.
How
Because this is a new
how
day.
could this have how could this have happened?
It was
Well, no, I guess they just heard the crash.
well, yeah, it just broke through, but it's apparently been bashing its head against that since yesterday.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh god, jeez.
Because Target fans pretty hard earlier. You don't think it actually broke through there? Well, it did spend all night trying. But it's off limits. Nobody's supposed to go in there. I'm sure it understands that. I remember the professor's granddaughter.
None of y'all.
What's up?
Did none of them hear it overnight? Did nobody hear the whapping of the fence? Your mom didn't come out to be like, "What the fuck?"
Nah, it's fine. I remember Professor's granddaughter went in once, and she came back in a real state. That was nothing compared to the earful she got from the professor afterwards. Alright, what do you say? I've got to save it. Alright, if you were supposed to, even if you weren't not supposed to, this is a kind of scene where you simply have to do what's needed. Hope you're ready for anything, because we're going in, Lyra.
Pop is a good.
What age do you get the vibe that the characters are in this game?
The vibe I get is probably somewhere between like 14, 15.
Same.
Maybe as low as 13 I could get.
Mm-hmm. Not worried. Where do you think you get off to? Same. Fog is really coming on thick, you know. If we don't find that Pokemon soon, this might be trouble. Oh, that's right. This game still has grass encounters.
Mm-hmm.
Those haven't been a thing in forever.
Oh, objection. Leon. Squirrel. This is a game that gives you cool rivals. Don't kick the squirrels. This is how you get banned from a Lyra chat. Squova is a precious bean. Artemu is correct.
Squirrel is a precious bean.
Also, Artemu says, yeah, it's crazy how good the first battle is at conveying the game mechanics. Mm-hmm.
It's extra spicy.
Overworld encounters have higher levels, but grass encounters have more variety.
Then perhaps it would be best to do grass encounters for the catches. Patooey! Don't leer at me, scrub.
Shout out to when this question first came up of what are you doing, Winter Lily's like, right, I forgot how hell Swish was to Nuzlocke. Actually, I should continue my Scarlet Nuzlocke. Do it alongside Lyra's Swish one.
Do it. Should I move?
Borb.
That's fine. We don't need to see the top Pokemon's exact experience level. Oh, there's an Awoo. Did you hear that? Was that a Pokemon cry out, you think?
Lyra, a furry. Of course I heard that.
I forgot. Just adds the Awoo to the music. Anyways, we don't need to fight every squirrel we see.
In fact, we should leave the squirrels at peace. They're very cute.
Exactly. Tails gets it. Come on, Lyra. That Woo might be in real trouble. Wait, Hop. This is the deeper part where the Pokemon actually get stronger. What if you see something that's level like 60 or something?
Yeah, it's like it informs you that you shouldn't be here by being that high a level. So maybe we shouldn't be here.
This is mad. I can't even see my own hand in front of my face. I think I get now why this place is off limits.
Maybe don't run off into it!
Yeah, they're like 14. That's a pupper. What in the... Lorand... Oh, excuse me, Lord.
I'm choosing to believe that in game, Lyra's like, oh, that's a pupper, and then Hop turned to see this huge fucking thing.
Oh, that's a pupper. Hop turns to see a wolf bigger than he is. Tall. Oh. Move has no effect. Here's Pokemon's gaze is fixed upon you. What? The move had no effect? Man,
Also, Winterly says... Go ahead.
Man, those redundant text boxes are really pulling it. Doing work here. Really could have had the effect. Had and immediately just gone to go. Be like, well, the move had no effect. And then just had it not say anything when it doesn't hit.
Winterly says, oh right, wasn't Swish one of the hardest games to Nuzlocke or something? No, I think most consider it one of the easiest.
I think with when Winterly said that, I think she means more in terms of figuring out how catches work, not like actual difficulty to complete.
Okay. Yeah, when it first came out, there was definitely a lot of argument on how to...
Yeah, it was
how to go about the catches.
Yeah, it was also the first, like... Well, Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee came before it, but it was the first game that was widely accepted as a main series Pokemon game with overworld encounters. Ha, Lyra! Well, Lee, how'd you manage to find your way here? Your pants with direction.
Get lost so fucking easily.
Your pants with direction. You always get lost. Well, that's nice to hear from the little old brother who had me worried sick. Been waiting ages for you two, and you never showed up. Of course I came looking for you both. Wait, where's the Wooloo? We were trying to rescue that Wooloo. There just needed to be a Charizard holding a Wooloo animation. That was important, and we didn't get it. Little chat just fine.
We got a dog turning animation ends up being important. We don't get that either, so you know.
That's fine. All of you had fainted by the time I found you here. You know, this place is out of bounds. But it took courage to come in here all the same. You can understand well enough why you did it. You did a good Hop. At least that Woo's alright. Yeah, Lara? I thought we had it, and that weird fog started rolling in, and that mad Pokemon attacked. But at least it was all for nothing. So every single Sword and Shield comic I've seen, Leon gets absolutely livid with Hop and the protagonist here. So I was like, oh, he's actually really nice here in the actual game.
Okay. Yeah, same. I was literally thinking like that whole, but you did a brave thing. I'm proud of you for trying to help. All of that. And I was like, oh, wow. We as a community just decided he's pissed off, actually.
I mean,
we were the ones.
I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Honestly, it makes sense on both parts. Like, for the game, it's like, you did something brave. Don't like, chide them for it. But from a story perspective, Big Bro's little bro went in a place where he could have died. He's understandably pissed.
I guess it's more the unanimousness of which we did that, despite despite the game. Like, all of them I've seen have gone that route, which is fair. But it's just more like, oh, this scene is like this, but all of us decided, okay, that's nice. Anyway, he's fucking pissed, actually.
One of the very few times the whole Pokemon community agreed on something. Anyways, attacked by some mad Pokemon. What are you talking about, Hop? It seems slow stronger than any Pokemon I've ever seen. It just had this sort of presence. Moose didn't even touch it. I mean, really, they seemed to pass right through it. Moose passed right through it. So the fearsome Pokemon they say lived in the Slumbering Weald. Are they actually illusions or something? Get strong enough, and maybe the two of you could be the ones to reveal the truth someday. For now, let's simply get out of this place. You'll be alright now that I'm here with you. Even if we did get an earful from Lee, well, that wasn't much of an earful, but what an experience. This will make a pretty fine first page in the tale of my legend.
Something this this recontextualizes an earful so much because it's like, oh, so normally Hop, you do crazy stuff and nobody even comments on it. The fact that you consider this light bit of chiding an earful tells me a lot about you.
Don't forget to tell your mom we're off to Wedchurch now. She'll go spare
Also,
it
shout
if
out.
you leave a word without a word, even worse than Lee just did. Shout out to what?
Quick shout out to Zen Firebird saying when like Hop is talking to Leon, like this Pokemon had a presence, you know. Most moves didn't touch it. Also, it might be a lesbian. Don't ask me how I know, I just know.
I also know. I have a sense for it. Well, now, isn't Scorbunny just a sweetheart? And yes, I heard the news from young Leon. I'm glad somebody bothered to tell me. Off to Wedchurch, aren't you? Hey, I came back to tell you. Here we are, a bit of pocket money for your journey. Buy yourself something at the Pokemon Center. Maybe some potions or something? A snack? Remember that Scorbunny will bow to the very end for you. Mom, this is a Nuzlocke, don't say that.
Please. That's so much more ominous here.
Anyways, so don't you go pushing the poor dear too hard. Bah. And you, Scorbunny, look after my little Lyra. Come home to rest any time that you need. After all, east or west, home is best. That's a cute little saying.
Oh wait, Lyra, can you go back in your house real quick and look at the Munchlax? I have a very important question to ask you.
Munch. Doobadoo.
It's a very important question to ask you and the chat. So looking at Munchlax now, really appreciating its forms, and especially its ears. Is Munchlax a cat? Discuss. The answer to me is yes, because being a cat makes everything better, but...
Javier says no,
it's a bear.
That sounds unbearable
That's...
for Tails.
Munchlax is a bear. Furry talks is Winter Lily. You would know, wouldn't you?
Okay, I believe this catches a lot of Nuzlockers off guard. Somewhere along the way, you know, may have been in the Slumbering Weald. Don't actually know, but I think it's when Mom says, "Here's some pocket change." You get Pokeballs. So you can just walk out here and get some Pokeballs.
I get it.
Or catch. Excuse me.
Hell yeah.
Here we go. This is quite the big step, you know. My first step towards being the next champion. Guess I'll probably train up Grookey a bit by having a battle against Pokemon in the tall grass. You should get yourself to the building with the purple roof and the great red and white ball. Oh, I just realized that that's not the Pokemon Center does not have the red and white Pokeball on it. That's the Pokemon Research Lab.
Like how you start off with the fishing rod, implying that the pro tag fishes for a hobby. Oh, that's a cute angle I haven't seen with that. That's cute. I like that. I wouldn't. Y'all, I need help removing a Pokemon. Cribominable. Easy, you catch it. So, this might be a weird Pokemon for me to have, like, a secret, very deep love for. But I love Crabrawler so much, Lyra.
Hey, it's no secret to me. You told me this multiple times.
I love it so much. I just I just want to hold it up to you and be like, look at him. Look at him. Like, Gen 7 was my whole generation of Pokemon I didn't think I'd like, but I caught as I went, and I ended up loving.
Alright, what should we name Squirrel?
Is it a boy? I'm not allowed to suggest the name. Anyway, Alolan Muck, Credomitable, and Cutie Fly I did not expect to love as much as I did. I'm not allowed to suggest the name, you guys. Zen Firebird does Boiger again. Lyra will not like my name.
I can confirm Tails is banned from suggesting a name.
Love that you knew you remember exactly what's gonna be. Alvin! Alvin's cute.
Sure, let's go with Alvin.
Anyway, the evolution looks like Peter Griffin. I don't care what Lyra says. Tails, they're like 70% tail. Absolutely not.
I should have done that. Well, it's a boy, so I can't do it.
I like Cribrawler, but using it in Moon was such a pain. Why was it a pain in Moon version? Theodore.
Like
See now which chip, which one we would have to know the nature of to get the do we do Alvin, Simon, or Theodore? It doesn't evolve until the last area of the main story. True, but for some reason, I was surprised that my Cribrawler never felt like it was like falling too far behind.
Oh.
I scoop.
That's an interesting
I guess
roadblock.
I guess this is the way to make sure you don't mistake it with the other one.
True. Hello, sir. Well done reaching the goal and you reached the goal and managed to find the Pokemon Research Lodge. Hello, Charizard. You did far sight better than I did my first time. I'm hopeless with directions. See how he's standing there in case anyone's like Leon. Hello, Kit's here.
Hey, Kit.
See how your world has already grown, all thanks to having a Pokemon with you. Yeah, I got to take the right path to this town I've been to before instead of the left. It was new. No, I'm sure I've got glad I've got Charizard with me to keep me from getting lost all the time. Now in we go. Oh right, it's actually canon that the Charizard helps him with directions.
Yeah. It's like guide Charizard. Oh, like he has trouble seeing? No, not like that.
Gotta give it to Professor Magnolia. Everything in here looks fascinating. Bowel work. Alright. This is the generation that introduced Yamper. I don't know why I forgot that. What is it today, Leon? Looking for info on another never-before-seen super strong Pokemon? We should stop with these outlandish requests.
Girl!
Good to see you too, Yamper. Yamper is a real champer when it comes to helping you find your way around. No, Leon did not make the pun, but I did. He came to my rescue plenty of times back in the day when I got lost on the road. Oh yeah, this is his trainer, Sonia. What can I say about Sonia? Well, I like the way she cooks. She makes food you can gobble down in a flash. What kind of introduction is that? Do you forget being regretful during our gym challenge? What's up?
I thought you said I like the way she looks, and I was gonna be like, now did Leon say that or did Lyra say that? Because that feels like a Lyra improvisation.
I said that. I mean, what?
I mean, same. I mean, what?
It wasn't just Yamper helping out. I did too. Anyways, nice to meet you. Name's Sonia. I'm the professor's assistant. This is Lyra. She's a new Pokemon trainer. She's on the right path. She's here on the right path. Set her on the right path. I can read.
I can't.
Thinking about my comment on your Paper Mario video.
Look, sometimes you just need to add an extra N to a name, okay?
What do you think I am? He's always got his head in the clouds. No wonder he gets lost all the time. Oh, look, looks like you got a Rotom phone. Hey there, Rotom. Berserk. Rotom phones are handy little things, aren't they? They got a map and navigation tool, and then they totally could have had a reoccurring character come from Alola to the Gen 8 anime by having Rotom move from the Pokedex to the phone. But they missed that opportunity.
Uh-huh.
Because I don't know. They didn't actually do anything with the Rotom in the actual series, so it was really just a missed opportunity. And they even brought it
Pain.
back, and they even brought back the Rotom. So, anyways, that said, Leon still gets lost. So that's all right. So tell me, do you know a lot about Pokemon? You bet I know everything. Well said. In that case, I'll make it so that you can use the Pokedex on your Rotom fella. Remember how having a Pokedex in the manga is like a super special thing?
Yeah.
No, like slander against anything that doesn't do that or anything like that. Just like an interesting thing about that.
Yeah, no, it was an interesting. It's like an interesting direction, especially with when you consider stuff like this now.
Mm-hmm. Just like, let me get the Pokedex app on your phone, which I still remember 2011 Nuzlocke making jokes about that. And then this game came out. I was like, oh, that's just what it is now. Anyway, it's just, the Pokedex is a gift from my gran. Can you let Gran know that you received the Pokedex? She was in the house down a long route too. That sounds like a new catch. Yamp yamp. Hey there, trainer. Sorry to stop you. You're still at the Pokemon Lab, right? So that means you got a Pokedex, yeah? Everyone who walks out of there gets a Pokedex. Sonia hands them out like candy. Nothing like that manga, am I right? I love talking to you trainers and giving them useful stuff. I have a potion.
Speaking of handing things out like candy, here you go.
It's a potion. Use it when your Pokemon's HP, their hit points, gets low. HP is like a Pokemon's stamina. You can even use potions during battles. Knowledge is power. It's a good idea to talk to lots of different people and read everything you can on your journey. Do you let us do that, or do you force it upon us? I do remember this game being better than Alola, but that bar is low, so I don't know if it was good or just better. Got your Pokedex from Sonia? It's time to meet lots of different Pokemon and start building up a strong team. Battling strong Pokemon in a battle can leave your team in a bad way, not to mention what battling another trainer could do. Lucky you've got Pokemon centers. Lucky yet, they're dead easy to spot. They look the same wherever you go. Come on, I bet you've never been inside one. Kit says Sonia is definitely a lesbian, and I agree. Level with me, Lara. Is this your first time in a Pokemon Center? Of course not. I don't think you need me to tell you what you already know. Your two kids are Pokemon trainers. You might want to buy some potions before you head out. Cheers, Lara. I'm already good, though. I need to rat too, Lara. Come find me, maybe, when you're done here. I wanted to hit it again and make sure I wasn't remembering wrong, because I did remember something wrong with Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire in terms of something people complain about a lot. People don't give this game enough credit for being like the first game since like Unova that lets you skip the Pokemon Center. But honestly, first game since Sinnoh. I think Unova is the game that introduced the Pokemon Center tutorial.
You know what's worse to me about that? Is that Unova had a reason in which the Pokemon Center and the shop was merged. So I get kind of why you want to take old players and say, no, look at this. Take a second to actually look at this.
Mm-hmm.
But like in the future ones after that, it's like you don't really need to push that as hard.
Mm-hmm. And then that's when they finally just like, have you been here before? Of course I have. Oh, I don't need to tell you. Have a nice day.